Okay. My baby finally getting fixed. Let's go take this bad boy to the service department. You can see the sky looks pretty bad. It's all white sky. Oh man, it's been almost a week without my Demon 170, and I am going through serious withdrawals, not seeing my car every single day once I leave out of this dungeon. I'm having such withdrawals, man. I gotta rub my key. But while my Demon 170 has been gone, I've been looking around at some of the Facebook groups that we've been talking about demons, and this little issue right here just keeps on popping up. And this by far is one issue that I am very, very terrified of. And I hope that now, since Dodge is doing a recall on the spark plugs, that this right here is something else that Dodge can look at. The weather's warming up, which means it is time to bring your favorite ride out of hibernation. And what better way to kick off the season than by saving up to 15% off on the top aftermarket accessories for your muscle car, pony car, truck, or SUV. My friends at JustBolt-Ons and DragRacingWheels.com have you covered. Use my promo code BUTTER at checkout, and if you need some sticky Mickeys, you got till March 31st to save up to $100 on a set of tires. So don't wait. Hit up my friends at JustBolt-Ons and DragRacingWheels.com, where the best deals online just got even better. But yeah, my Demon 170, if you guys haven't seen, has went into the dealership for the actual spark plug recall that's been getting done. And so mine went in, and I knew I had an oil leak in my car because around November of last year, I went to my car to get an oil change. And then next thing I know, I think within maybe a few days later, I started seeing like a small little oil spill on my floor. And so I didn't think nothing of it the first time. And then I moved the car outside to go wash it and move it back inside. And next thing I know, oil pile still there again. Look at my little leak right there. My car was leaking this little oil spot right here. Which freaking sucks. I didn't worry about it until in January, and then it started snowing on and off here. So I couldn't get my car back into the dealer to get the oil leak looked at. And then the news broke that there's actually a recall for Demon 170 spark plugs. Then I was finally able to get my car back into the dealership. And then now they did the actual spark plug recall. And now they're doing the actual fixing of my oil cooler. But the dealership is claiming that my oil cooler is defective or whatever. But I don't necessarily believe that, because up until March, up until, I don't know what, November, when I noticed the oil leak, after they changed the oil, I had zero leaking issues, whatever. So honestly, I think that the dealership honestly messed up my oil cooler and trying to pass the buck off. But I mean, I've, took my vehicle to them plenty of times before, when it was my RT Challenger, 6-speed Hellcat, my TRX, my work Grand Caravan. I've always had a good relationship with them in the service department. So I think they just kind of messed it up, dropped the ball, and now I need another engine oil cooler. But one issue that I've always seen popping up, it keeps popping up. If you don't know, there's a Demon 170 engine failure group, and it's only for actual Demon 170 owners. So if you don't have a Demon 170 and you can't verify your Demon 170, you're not in this group. In this group, we share issues in there of demons who are having engine issues. Now, this can be a wide range of issues. And like I said, this right there, that was January 28th of this year. So if you guys remember, I've been making videos about this all in 2024 about this particular issue right here and other issues, right? Because I think I made my first video about Demon 170 issues back in February of 2024, about the Demon 170 that went down with like, I think it had 92 miles on the odometer, and had that same issue right there of the actual dampener that turns on the crank, it getting seized because the bolts are backing out of them, and then they're spinning into the timing cover, and then boom, the engine starts to seize. This has been happening over the past year to several vehicles, that especially the ones that I know about. And this right here is the one thing that scares the heck out of me, that I'm going like, man, I wish Dad would take a look at this, because it seems as though every time I see one of these things, there's no kind of fastener fluid on there. I don't know whether or not it's supposed to have Loctite or something on there. I don't know whether or not it's not torqued down properly, but for some reason, a lot of these cars are having issues where that dampener is coming loose. Though not the dampener coming, but the bolts in the backside of that dampener is coming loose and it's backing out, and then it's turning on that timer cover. I'll show you a picture right here, and it's causing the crank to seize. Now, some people's cases, it happens and their engine can be saved. The only thing they really need is a new dampener and a timing cover, which I think another person was saying they're still waiting on a timing cover. And other people, I've had to help them get the actual engine replacements done. With the actual recall for the actual Demon 170 spark plugs, I think honestly what Dodge should do is when these demons are coming in for the spark plug recall, that they should look at this. Because this is the only issue I've seen where it keeps popping up over and over and over again, and it's causing engine issues. I mean, I've covered in other videos other random issues that didn't necessarily cause an engine replacement. I mean, I've seen issues where catalytic converters are burning up. I've seen issues with spark plugs. I've seen issues where engine mounts got destroyed. Let's see, spark plug drops a diode into the cylinder. One time it blew an engine, the other time it didn't. But the main time I seen engines get replaced was that issue right there. These daggone dampeners getting loose, and next thing you know, you're done for. You basically got a 50-50 shot between getting an engine replacement or getting a dampener and a timing cover. I don't think it was this guy, but there was another guy who said his did that at, I want to say about 2,300 miles. So his actually happened after the break-in period of 1,500 miles. Like I said, I covered the one last January, February of 2024, where the first one that I know of that happened in like 92 miles. Then when I saw the next one happen, where it happened at over 2,000 miles past the warning period, that's when I was going like, oh man, this is not good. So honestly, I think that Dodge should go and look at this while they already have all the demons coming in for the spark plug recall. That they should go and pay the dealers a couple extra hours for the go and just take the belt off, take the dampener off, make sure everything's torqued properly, or make sure these bolts are locked tight or whatever. Pop the dampener back on, put the belt back on there, be done with it. All these cars got to come for spark plug replacements. From what the dealer was telling me on the phone, let me see, he would tell me that it takes several hours for them to replace all 16 spark plugs anyway. So while they're replacing the spark plugs, why not go ahead and get this done as well too? Because they're already taking stuff off, so why not?
It's just a lot. It's a lot more to it than what the recall makes it sound like it is.
So basically, just that you got to take a lot of stuff out, just get all the spark plugs out, and then it's going to take longer than the 2 hours is in the actual the basic recall.
Yeah, like I said, the last time my shop foreman did one, right? Like my head technician, it took him 6.5 hours, and he's the best one back there.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and then about the oil leak, dude, they really don't want you to drive it. So, but that's 100% up to you. It'll stay inside. I've already talked to him, made sure that it'll stay inside. It'll never see the snow.
Basically, if it's going to take several hours for these techs to actually take all the stuff on the top of the engine in order to get to all these spark plugs, why not go while at the same time all this going on, pop the belt off, pop the dampener off, and go and check this issue. I think this would be very cheap insurance just to make sure that it stopped happening, because the last time I checked, I think one person has a Demon 170 engine on order for replacement, and they're still waiting for it to come. Then I think somebody else has an actual timer cover and a dampener that they're waiting to get installed in their car. I got another guy who I was talking to where his Demon 170 went down and his engine seized, and he's like, he hasn't had a chance to go and, you know, I guess take the dealer, get it diagnosed. But like I said, 9 times out of 10, when I seen the engine seized, it was the same issue right here with his dampener. So I'll find out about that particular issue maybe in the next couple of weeks. I know he was telling me that it seems that some of these people who are dealing with these owners about stuff going over the cars, that they're trying to basically put it off on the owner's fault that some of this stuff is happening. And I just want to make sure that everything is taken care of, because like I tell you guys, I make videos about stuff that I can't necessarily take care of in the background by myself, but a lot of times I help people out literally every single week, and I don't make videos about it. So I try to keep everything on the down low, but there are just some times where I have to make a video about some issue in order to bring light to the situation to kind of get stuff moving. So just like how, you know, I made videos about the one D170 engine got warranty got denied just because he was going over 70, 80 miles an hour in the first 100 miles, whatever. I mean, it's just random stuff that goes on, but I think it's more of Stellantis employees under Tavares who were trying to make sure that these quality issues get dragged out as much as they can, and trying to get people to actually pay for it. That way it doesn't seem as though it is a warranty repair, right? But I'm definitely going to have a chat with Dodge in the background about some other people's cars, especially this one that I know about that's been taking a while to get done, and he's getting kind of dragged around. And I'll just talk to somebody else about stuff going on in the background. But I'll make sure I keep you guys updated with my car, because my car should be done hopefully in the next couple of days, and I can bring it back home, because I am having serious Demon 170 withdrawals, and I want my car back. And I'm gonna try to make sure I get everything to take care of my car. And then I think I got about a good 3 weeks until was that Mopar heaven. So I'm gonna try to go down to that event down there in Texas at the the Texas Motorplex, whatever. But I'm trying to go there and meet up with people. They're supposed to have like a big Demon 170 display area. So that's like 1,000 miles from me. So I'm making a lot of videos between now and then to help kind of finance this trip. So make sure you watch the videos, like the videos, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And I'm gonna go in and see you guys later. And let me know what you think. Maybe I'll see you guys in Texas on what was it, the 21st or the 23rd. So maybe I'll see you in Texas. Maybe I won't. Come stop by, see my car, see the soldier's car. I think he's going to be going down to that event too. But let me know what you guys think. And until the next time, I'm out.